chase my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger.
Of course, I've lost the dog. Who knows where he is?
No time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect.
Of course it's windy, so we're gonna try this. Let's see if we can move this back. Ugh! Can you hear that? I hate New Mexico. So we're talking about heroes today, and so I'm just showing you a bunch of work that gets done every day. And I was thinking about what is a real hero, because this is one of my things that ticks me off, is that, you know, having worked in the emergency room, seeing what everybody goes through every day, and because they're not famous, we just sort of discount it. But I was thinking about what is a hero. To me, a hero are the parents who provide for their kids, even on the days they don't know how. You know, heroes are the kids who are starving and homeless, who somehow make it through their childhood and then become productive citizens in society. You know, heroes are all the real heroes, the first responders. I shouldn't say that. Everybody can be a real hero. You know, heroes are the first responders and the veterans and the police and the firemen and everybody who gets trashed at their work, you know, trying to save other people, who somehow manage to keep it together and decide to live another day and to be productive. And that, to me, is what the real heroes are. They're the farmers and the ranchers who work 24/7, 365 so you can have food. You know, heroes are the tow truck driver who comes out at 3 a.m. because you had too much to drink and you went off the side of the road. And last night, another bomb went off in New York City. Every morning, our world wakes up and wonders, what will happen today? Well, at least I do. Over the course of time in history, this isn't new. But what is new is our ability to know both tragedy and heroism in a 24-hour news cycle. I can't film and drive because this truck just runs off the road without any effort. But we're going to toss the wire. This is what I really believe. You know, heroes, having lived out in the country now, and all the people who have helped me and been so kind and generous, and I watch how hard they work, that is a real hero. All right, look at this.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
One of the ways that people will make money when you live out in the country is you have to do a lot of different stuff to cut wood. You collect scrap. You raise cows. Hey, there's a truck up there that looks the same as mine. Huh. And just about whatever else you can think of. The origin of the word hero is vague, perhaps coming from defender and protector, from the root word ser, to watch over, protect, meaning a man who exhibits great bravery in any course of action comes from the 1660s in English. In the times of Homer, of the Greeks before Troy, it was a comprehensive term used for warriors, meaning all free men of the heroic age. In classic mythology, it meant man born from a god and immortal, especially one who has done service to mankind. You know, making these videos is not going to save the world. What I've learned is that the hardest thing about being brave and courageous and heroic is getting up every single day and doing your life all over again with nobody watching, with nobody saying thank you, often not making any money. I don't think people realize that farmers and ranchers usually get paid about once a year. So it's, to me, the hardest thing that I've seen about hardworking folks and true heroes are the fact that we're so quick to criticize, but the best gift I know how to give is just to say thank you.
Above the sky, we are heroes.
But I'd like to offer something more to think about, that in the timelessness of crisis and chaos, some things don't change, the day in and day out, that we all participate in to keep life moving forward. And while we as humans like to think of a thing called heroism as a single act of bravery, in truth, the most heroic act is often the most simple and routine in the face of crisis and chaos.
Well, oh my God, that's about as done as I'm going to get today.
We need heroes in the world today. So my question to you is, are you going to be a hero, or are you the person that's waiting by the side of the road, waiting for the real hero to show up? My money's on you. Every one of us has a choice to be a hero or to wait for one to show up. Hollywood tells us it'll be just one man or woman, but history tells us they, as we, are in the billions, because without all the heroes who walked before us, we wouldn't be here. And if we don't keep walking no matter what, heroes will fall forever into the stories of a long time ago in a faraway land, forever lost.
Good time for 3 breaths, and we'll see you next time.
Well, I never used to pay much attention to things like mold and dust and stuff like that, but did you know that most sinus infections come from mold? So I've tried to be more careful. So here's the next important
What did you think about your first backseat driving, Freedom? Do you like it? Do you like being in the backseat better? All right, you can come out. You want to come out? Come on, good boy.